If you're wondering which Android smartwatches are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Garmin Instinct 3. This rugged beast has phenomenal battery life that'll outlast your motivation to exercise. Plus, it comes with solar charging because apparently even watches are going green now. The downside is it's missing offline maps and music storage, so you'll be following breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel while listening to the sweet sound of silence. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's perfect if you want a watch that survives longer than your relationships, but don't mind navigating like it's 1995. Samsung Galaxy Watch EFE. This little champion packs all the features of its expensive siblings without making your wallet cry, including body composition measurements that'll judge your pizza habits. The only real annoyance is Samsung forcing their payment system down your throat when you probably prefer Google Wallet like a normal human being. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically the Galaxy Watch's younger sibling who got all the good genes but none of the attitude. Mobvoi TicWatch Pro 5 Enduro, powered by the Snapdragon W5 plus Gen 1 chipset. This thing runs smoother than my pickup lines, but the dual display setup makes reading it in daylight harder than understanding cryptocurrency. It's got the build quality of a tank and the heart rate accuracy of a drunk person counting, so pick your battles wisely. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's like dating someone really attractive who occasionally forgets your name. Amazfit Balance. This featherweight champion weighs less than your morning coffee but somehow packs 2 weeks of battery life, making other smartwatches look like power-hungry teenagers. The step counter is about as accurate as weather forecasts though, so don't trust it if you're training for the Olympics. Would I buy it? Yes. For the price of a fancy dinner, you get a watch that lasts longer than most Hollywood marriages. Google Pixel Watch 3. This thing's got a gorgeous design and finally comes in 2 sizes, but the 41mm version has battery life that's about as reliable as my ex's promises, lasting barely 24 hours, even though Google claims otherwise. The fitness tracking is solid, and the display is brighter than my future. But good luck getting Gemini support because apparently Google forgot their own AI exists on this thing. Would I buy it? Yes. It's still the best general-purpose Android smartwatch even if it drinks battery like I drink coffee. Garmin Forerunner 165. This budget beast packs serious running features and heart rate accuracy that's more reliable than my morning alarm, but the battery life claims are faker than a $3 bill, promising 11 days, but delivering 4 when you actually use the damn thing. The OLED screen is gorgeous for daily use, but the GPS gets confused in dense trees like a tourist in Tokyo. Would I buy it? Yes. For $200, you're getting legitimate athlete-level features without needing to sell a kidney. Amazfit Active 2. For $99, this thing is basically highway robbery in reverse. You get 164 sport modes, 10-day battery life, and build quality that punches way above its weight class. The strength training recognition is about as accurate as a stormtrooper's aim, completely missing basic exercises like push-ups and squats. Would I buy it? Yes. At this price point, you'd be crazy not to, even if some features work about as well as a chocolate teapot. Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. This titanium tank is built like it could survive a nuclear apocalypse and has a display brighter than my personality, but it's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal and costs more than some people's rent. The battery life is actually impressive, and the rugged design screams I do CrossFit, even if you just use it to check Instagram. Would I buy it? No. Unless you're climbing Everest or need everyone to know you have money to burn, the regular Galaxy Watch does the job without the premium price tag. Mobvoi TicWatch Atlas. This bad boy rocks a 628 mAh battery that lasts longer than my last relationship. We're talking 90 hours of juice while other watches are crying for their chargers after 2 days. The downside is it's still running on Wear OS 4 without Google Assistant, which is like buying a Ferrari without an engine. Sure, it looks pretty, but where's the damn voice commands? Would I buy it? Yes, because I'm tired of charging my watch more often than I charge my phone. And honestly, the battery life alone makes up for Google's abandonment issues. Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Samsung brought back the rotating bezel like it's 2017 again. And honestly, I'm not mad about it because navigating with that thing is smoother than my pickup lines. The catch is, they're only making it in 46mm size now, so if you have tiny wrists like a middle schooler, you're screwed.
and stuck looking like you're wearing a dinner plate. Would I buy it? Maybe. The rotating bezel is chef's kiss perfect, but Samsung's habit of making everything bigger than necessary makes me feel like I'm wearing a hockey puck on my wrist.
Huawei Watch Fit 3. This thing is basically an Apple Watch that went to therapy and decided to work with Android phones. It's got an 1800 nit display that's brighter than my future and 11 days of battery life that puts other watches to shame. The problem is it runs Harmony OS, which feels like using a knockoff operating system, and the health app looks like it was designed in 2015 by someone who really loved gradients. Would I buy it? No. Because no matter how good the battery life is, I can't get over the fact that it looks like Apple's homework that someone copied but changed just enough to avoid getting caught. Amazfit T-Rex 3. For $279, you get a watch that thinks it's a Garmin Fenix but costs less than my monthly coffee budget, with 27 days of battery life that makes other smartwatches look like they're powered by hamsters on wheels. The navigation system is about as reliable as my ex's promises though, and the automatic workout detection couldn't tell the difference between me doing jumping jacks and having a seizure. Would I buy it? Yes, because at this price point, I can forgive the occasional GPS brain fart. And honestly, any watch that lasts nearly a month without charging deserves a spot on my wrist. Garmin Fenix 8 AMOLED. This beast has an AMOLED screen so crisp you can see your financial regret in high definition, plus 65 to 68 hours of battery life that's actually decent for something that costs more than my rent. The downside is you're paying Garmin's premium tax for features that other watches do for half the price. And let's be real, most of us will never use 90% of the mountaineering features unless we're planning to climb Everest. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I had money to burn and wanted the Rolls-Royce of smartwatches. But honestly, I'd rather spend that cash on a vacation where I can actually use all those outdoor features. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. This thing has more artificial intelligence features than my ex had red flags, with Galaxy AI giving you health insights that are actually useful for once. But the battery life is still trash. It barely lasts a day, even when you're not using the always-on display, making it as reliable as a chocolate teapot. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's got solid health tracking and works great with Samsung phones, but that battery situation is more disappointing than finding out your favorite meme is dead. Xiaomi Redmi Watch 5 series. The heart rate accuracy on this bad boy is surprisingly good, beating expectations like a drum solo, and it actually works with both Android and iOS, which is rarer than finding someone who reads terms and conditions. However, the sleep tracking is about as reliable as weather predictions, and at $100 it's overpriced like concert venue water. Would I buy it? No. When your sleep metrics are more fictional than Marvel movies and you're charging premium prices for basic features, I'll pass harder than a kidney stone. Garmin Venu 3. This watch has a stunning AMOLED display that makes other smartwatches look like they're from the Stone Age. Plus, it comes with wheelchair user tracking, which is actually thoughtful as hell. The downside is, it costs more than my monthly grocery budget and lacks some premium training features you'd expect at this price point. Would I buy it? Yes. The 2-week battery life alone makes it worth it. And unlike other watches that die faster than my motivation on Monday mornings, this one actually delivers on its promises. Xiaomi Watch 2. The dual-band GPS on this thing is more accurate than my aim in first-person shooters, and it runs full Wear OS, so you get Google Pay and actual app support. But the battery life is shorter than a TikTok attention span, lasting barely 2 days, and the interface is clunkier than trying to text with oven mitts on. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's got solid value for money and decent features, but when your battery dies faster than a horror movie character making bad decisions, it's hard to get excited about it. OnePlus Watch 3. The battery life on this beast lasts 4 to 6 days, which is longer than most people's New Year's resolutions, and the rotating crown has better haptic feedback than a PlayStation controller. Unfortunately, the step tracking is more inaccurate than a politician's promises, sometimes recording 30% fewer steps than other watches during the same activities. Would I buy it? Yes. Despite the step counting being as reliable as a broken compass, that insane battery life and premium build quality make it worth dealing with the occasional fitness tracking hiccups. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the Android smartwatches for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.